Uh, Good morning. So today I would like to demonstrate the urine sugar test, Benedict test, urine sugar test. Okay, whenever the students are visiting the home, okay, home visiting. So students should be carry the community bag in such a way that, okay. So students should carry the community bag in such a way. Then select a proper place and okay, draw the papers in a L shape and keep this bag in a L-shaped area and remove the articles whichever are required for the urine sugar test. Okay, remove the articles whichever are required for the urine sugar test. Okay, as well as along with the community bag, we have to carry the Sabnam bag. This contains the important books, means books, towel, napkins, etc. Because after procedure you have to make record of the patient's value. Okay, so you have to keep one diary into the Sabnam bag. So these articles are very important. So during procedure, first of all, we have to make a hand washing procedure according to the guidelines. Okay, there are 6 to 7 steps to hand washing procedure. So after the hand washing, dry the hand with the draw the hand with this towel. Okay, draw the hand with the towel. So after drying of the hand, so we have to wear the gloves. Okay, so without gloves we cannot proceed the procedure. So wear the gloves in a proper manner. So actually wear the surgical gloves, either disposable gloves, no matter. So after wearing the gloves, so we have to decide whichever are the articles required for the urine sugar or Benedict test. So first of all, I would like to explain the articles required for the Benedict test. This is a Benedict solution. This is a blue colored Benedict solution. Okay, next, test tube holder for hold the test tube and test tube. Okay, to check the urine sugar, as well as ounce glass to measure the Benedict solutions about 5 ml, and spirit lamp. The spirit lamp and patient's urine. Okay, urine is stored in the urine container, and matchbox. Okay, this is a cotton swab to wipe the test tube. Okay, and make a 2 areas, one is uncleaned and another one is cleaned areas. So keep these all articles in the cleaned areas and keep this community bag away from your procedure. Okay, so community bag should be always away from the procedures. So these are the articles for to check the urine sugar level. So first step for to test the urine sugar level is to measure the 5 ml of Benedict solution into the ounce glass. Okay, take a 5 ml of Benedict solution into the ounce glass. So here there is a measuring lines. So we have to take exactly 5 ml of Benedict solution in the ounce glass. Okay. So after taking 5 ml of Benedict solution into the ounce glass, so we have to put this Benedict solution into the test tube. Okay, 5 ml of Benedict solution is added to the test tube. Okay. So later on, so take a test tube holder. Okay, to fix the test tube holder to the test tube and keep ready for boiling or heating of the test tube. So before starting boiling, so we have to on this spirit lamp. So in this procedure we have used candle other than the spirit lamp. This is a spirit lamp. Okay, to start the procedure now. So this 5 ml of Benedict solution into the test tube should be heated over 3 to 5 minutes to check the clearance of the Benedict solution. Okay, heat this test tube for 3 to 5 minutes in a shaking manner. Okay, we don't keep this test tube on the spirit lamp in a constant manner because there may be chances of blasting of the test tube. So due to the poor quality, so that's why we have to heat this test tube in a shaking manner about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, to check the capacity or efficiency of the Benedict solution. If suppose the solution is expired, then this color will be changed. Then we don't continue with this solution. We have to discard this solution. Suppose the color will be changed after the 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, always during heating. So kept this mouth part or opening part of the test tube should be away from the examiner because it may cause the unpleasant smell. It may causes unpleasant smell. So that's why you have to keep this mouth okay, opposite side of the examiner. So heat for the 3 to 5 minutes. So after heating up the 3 to 5 minutes, so take from the this spirit lamp, and so we have to use one small cotton piece to wash this test tube. Okay. Okay. Then see the color of the Benedict solution. This is test for the efficiency of the Benedict solution. This is not a test of urine sugar. Okay. First step is to check the efficiency of Benedict solution. If the color remains same blue color, that means this Benedict solution is good for the continuing the procedure. So later on we have to keep this test tube into the test tube stand. Then take a urine container, patient's urine container, and so take a urine dropper. This is also very important. Take about 2 ml or 8 to 10 drops of urine into the this dropper. Then add 8 to 10 drops of urine into this Benedict solution or test tube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So this urine dipper should be kept in an uncleaned area and in the kidney tray. Okay. So later on, so after adding the 8 drops of urine into the Benedict solutions, we have to again boil or heat the test tube for 3 to 5 minutes in a shaking manner, little bit shaking manner. Okay. And during procedure, okay, the opening of the test tube should be always opposite direction to the examiner. And during this test, so we have to keep constant talking with the patients. So the patient's age, what are the complaints, what are the habits of patients. So we have to keep communicate with the patients during the heating of this test tube. Okay, so we have to heat this test tube up to the filling of the boiling of the boiling of this Benedict solution. Okay, so now I feel boiling of this Benedict solution. So after 3 to 5 minutes or boiling of this Benedict solution, okay, again I clean this test tube with the cotton swab and kept this cotton swab in an uncleaned area. Okay, in a kidney tray. Okay, right. So we have to interpret the result of the patients. So what are the interpretation? If the color of this Benedict solution remains same blue color, that indicates the absence of sugar. Okay. If suppose this color will be turned into the green color, that indicates the 1% is sugar present in the patient. That is means trace amount of sugar. Okay. If suppose this color changes into the yellow color, so this indicates 2% is of sugar present. So that means very mild level of sugar present. So suppose color turns into the orange color, that indicates moderate for either 3% is of sugar present. So if suppose this color turns into the brick red, so that indicates 4% is or severe level of sugar present in the patient urine. So this is the procedure for to test the urine sugar. Okay. So thank you very much.